can't film sensitive things.
At this point, you're not breaking any laws.
If it was against the law, you'd be breaking the law, right? And what you're saying.
Still recording.
I am still recording. Of course I am, sir.
It says clearly, no photograph.
No, I was just reading it. Yeah, I know what it says.
Obviously, you don't understand the policy then.
Are you law enforcement, sir?
Yes.
And what department do you work for?
What can we help you with?
I just wanted to know what department you worked for, sir.
Okay, I work for Springfield.
Springfield Police Department.
Yes, sir. What can we help you with?
Oh, I'm just a journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the signs in publicly accessible areas of this building, sir. I don't need any help. You're not trying to help me with anything. You're trying to get me to stop recording. That's what you're trying to do. So don't be disingenuous by saying you're trying to help me.
We would like to help you with whatever it is you need help with.
But I don't need help with anything. Sign that a viewer sent to me, unauthorized photography or videography of any kind is strictly prohibited, and this motor vehicle agency's violators may be subject to fine and or arrest by order of the chief administrator. So I'm not sure, does the chief administrator of the DMV make laws by himself? Is he some sort of, oh, I was just reading the sign that you guys have there.
I know, we're recording it. You gotta turn off.
Yeah, no, I was reading the sign you have there. That's not a law.
It's in effect in here.
What do you mean?
It's in effect. If it's posted, it's in effect.
Oh, it's just a policy, though. It's not a law.
You can't do it, bro. So
no, I'm a journalist. I can.
not here.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, this is a public building, right?
This is not a public building. This is a private building.
It's a private. Who owns it?
Who owns it? A private owner.
Who's the private owner?
You can't record in here.
Yeah, but who owns the building?
Have business here? Is he waiting for something? You don't have to step outside, bro.
Yeah, no. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the facility here.
You can't.
But I'm trying to understand. This is the New Jersey Department of Vehicle.
Can we walk outside?
But how is it a private building? I don't understand that part.
Because motor vehicles not owned by the state anymore. It's private.
Private? Then who owns it?
Can we step outside?
The video opens inside the Springfield, New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission. A journalist calmly films a posted sign forbidding photography. Security staff approach, insisting that filming is prohibited. The auditor, confident in his constitutional rights, challenges the order respectfully. He explains that public agencies cannot override federal law with internal policy. The guards, unsure of the legal ground, claim the DMV is private, a statement that raises eyebrows. From the start, this encounter sets the tone. A peaceful citizen standing firm against authority figures who may not understand the First Amendment.
It doesn't sound, it says by chief administrator. Chief administrator of who?
Chief administrator is whoever's in charge.
That sounds like a government agency to me.
Can we step outside?
I mean, I'm not opposed to stepping outside. I'm just, I want to.
We stepping outside
because I want to finish what I was doing.
Hey, Angela, I need you in here.
Only because, sir, is that I'm just trying to finish my business that I have here, and then I'll be out of here. I mean, I'm just taking.
Probably have to leave then.
But why would I need to leave?
Because you're doing something that's not allowed in here.
But why would the First Amendment, freedom of press?
Keep going in circles here.
I'm asking you a question.
They do not want it done here, so you can't do it.
No, but I understand what you're saying.
Still recording.
I am still recording. Of course I am, sir.
It says clearly, no photograph.
No, I was just reading it. Yeah, I know what it says.
Obviously, you don't understand the policy then.
No, I understand the policy, but it's indirect.
You're still doing it.
But are you going to keep talking or are you going to listen?
I'm not harassing you. I'm telling you.
I didn't say you're harassing
security
me.
Here, we're going to have the officer come, and you're going to be removed. Okay.
I mean, if that's what the officer's going to remove me by force, then he's going to remove me by force.
Well, you're be removed for either.
Hey, how are you, sir?
The easy way or the hard way.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just taking some pictures and videos of the signs here and everything.
You got a policy. You can't record.
And you are, sir? And who are you?
Officer Bonavita-Cola.
Are you law enforcement, sir?
Yes.
And what department do you work for?
What can we help you with?
I just wanted to know what department you worked for, sir.
Okay, I work for Springfield.
Springfield Police Department.
Yes, sir. What can we help you with?
Oh, I'm just a journalist. I'm just taking some pictures and video of the signs in publicly accessible areas of this building, sir.
As tension builds, the guards summon police, convinced the camera's presence breaks some unspoken rule. The auditor doesn't resist. He continues recording, reminding everyone that filming in public is a protected act of journalism. When the first officer arrives, he identifies himself from the Springfield Police Department. The conversation turns circular: policy versus law. The officer insists the signs forbid recording, while the auditor calmly repeats that policies don't supersede the Constitution. It's a classic test of understanding between authority and citizen, one appealing to rules, the other defending fundamental rights.
Told you can't do it.
Well, it's not against the law, sir. I have a First Amendment right just to take some pictures and videos in public. I'm not getting any sensitive information.
This is not a public building. This is a private building.
I just find it hard that a private company prints license
I just find
plates.
it hard that we're still going through this.
Well, no, because I just don't want my rights violated, sir. That's all. I'm not trying to be difficult with you. If the officer,
Violating our rights. You're violating our rights. It clearly says do not do it.
but there's no law, sir. You're law enforcement. You're not policy enforcement. Respectfully, sir, I don't want to break the law. If you think that I'm breaking the law and you want to cite me a law that I'm breaking, I'll gladly comply. But I'm not breaking any laws. I'm actually doing the opposite. I'm engaged in a constitutionally protected activity.
I get all that, but
Yeah.
how can we help you?
I don't need any help. I was actually just going to film the signs over here and film in the publicly accessible areas and then be on my way when I'm finished filming. I'm not going to film, across the counter or any type of...
You're still filming now. So
Yeah, well, yeah,
we
because...
don't know what you're filming because you keep turning.
Well, this is a public building, sir. You keep saying it's
And it
private.
says do not do it.
I
You're
understand
still doing it.
that. I understand that. I
We're
read...
in circles here,
I don't want to go in circles with you, sir.
and we're trying to do this nicely.
Okay, but what I'm saying is that sign violates my constitutional right to film.
As I mentioned to you, this is private property. It's prohibited.
But if it's private property, I just want to know who it is. What private agency or person issues license plates for New Jersey?
You don't understand. We would like to help you with whatever your issue is, but so far you haven't laid anything out for us to help you with.
But I told you everything. Can I get your name?
Yeah, my name's Walter.
My name is Sean. My name is Sean. Nice to meet you, Walter.
We'd like to help you with something, but it's just...
I don't need any help. You're not trying to help me with anything. You're trying to get me to stop recording. That's what you're trying to do. So don't be...
Frustration grows as multiple officers arrive. The guards insist this is private property, while the auditor questions how a government office issuing state license plates could possibly be private. The officers demand to know why he's filming. He replies that it's for transparency and public awareness. Still, no one can cite an actual law being broken. The camera captures the uneasy silence that follows, a clear moment where authority falters. This isn't confrontation for conflict's sake. It's education in progress, highlighting the difference between compliance and lawful accountability.
Disingenuous by saying you're trying to help
We
me.
would like to help you with whatever it is you need help with.
But I don't need help with
You won't even
anything.
tell us. You were just in here filming, which, as you see, is prohibited.
It's prohibited by a sign. There used to be signs that prohibited... It's not a law, sir. And I have a constitutional right to news gather in public buildings. Can you call a supervisor, sir?
You're speaking to one.
No, not. I'm saying a law enforcement supervisor, if that's okay. Just so I know what's going on and we're up to date on everything.
So now you can film more.
I'm not going to stop filming. It's a constitutional right. He's law enforcement. If he tells me I'm breaking the law, I will if he says he's going to arrest me and I'm breaking the law, I'll stop.
You don't do it.
But I don't want to break...
Yeah, but you're breaking the law. By
I'm not breaking the law, sir.
So now we gotta
I'm
call
breaking
more
the law
people.
by not listening to you.
Don't you
Does that
understand?
make
We gotta
sense?
call more people here to address this now.
But sir, it doesn't have to be that way.
I know, because we could have just walked out.
But why would you...
Nice and easy. But
why
you're
do
still filming.
Yeah.
And the sign clearly says don't do it.
I understand
You're still
that.
doing it.
That sign's unconstitutional, sir. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, I mean, I'm telling you it is. I'm telling you it is. That's not a law.
in your world,
It doesn't.
maybe
It
in
doesn't
your
have a statute attached
Maybe
to
in
it.
your world.
Okay. How you doing, sir? How are you? You mind if I get your name, sir?
Okay, let's start simple. What are we doing here?
Wouldn't the simple? My name's Sean. Wouldn't the simple thing to be to identify yourself, sir?
Well, that's a good start, Sean. I'm Michael. What's
Okay,
going on
great.
today?
Thanks, Michael. Are you Sergeant?
I am not. I'm the corporal.
Oh, Corporal. Okay, thanks, Corporal Mike. I'm just taking some pictures and video. I'm an independent journalist. I'm working on a story on the DMV here in Springfield.
Do you have any ID?
No, I don't carry ID on me only because I'm an activist as well, and I don't hand over my ID to just law enforcement who ask me unless I'm breaking the law, and I'm not.
We have a boss that don't have a.
Technically, the DMV does have a policy that you're not allowed to record in the building.
Yeah, that's not a policy. It's not a law.
It's not a law. You are correct. However, if they say they don't want you here because of your policies.
Well, you've read. I'm sure you're very Corporal. I'm sure you're very well familiar with the criminal trespassing statute in New Jersey.
I am.
So a public building.
Soon, a supervisor, Corporal Michael, steps in. His tone is calmer, measured. He listens. The auditor introduces himself as Sean, an independent journalist and activist. Michael admits the policy exists but concedes it isn't law. He explains that while the DMV prefers no filming, there's nothing criminal about it. The turning point comes when both sides acknowledge mutual respect. The corporal promises to speak with the staff, signaling de-escalation. For the first time, the scene shifts from confrontation to conversation, a reminder that understanding often starts with listening.
I'm not trying to start an argument.
I'm having a discussion with you, Corporal. I'm just letting you know that in criminal trespassing in New Jersey, if you are in a public building and you're complying with all laws, you have a right to be here. And you just admitted I'm not breaking any laws.
No, you're correct. But again, if somebody asks you to leave,
and I'm not breaking the law, you can remove me from a public building.
but again, if they're asking you to leave, then we're pushing another line. Again, at this point, you're not breaking any laws. So do me a favor, give me a minute. Let me speak to security guards, see what's going on.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Here's what I'm going to say to you. Because I know you're recording, I'm recording, he's recording,
Yeah.
he's not.
I mean, if it was against the law, you'd be breaking the law, right?
They tell me I have to do that. Do me a favor, just give me a couple minutes.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
Here's the one thing I am going to say. Nothing sensitive, no personal documents.
Oh, that's not my intention, sir. No, that's not my intention.
It may not be your intention, I'm just telling you, so...
Yeah.
Got it, he's got it, everybody's
Sure,
on the same
yeah.
page.
Mhm.
All right, fair enough?
I will stay clear of sensitive information.
All right.
No problem. All right, guys, so let's finish taking our look around. This is the whole DMV here. There's nothing really, there's cameras all over the building. It's kind of weird that they would hate cameras. Hey. How you doing, sir? So is there any violations of law here or any, just so we can clarify?
Their screens are over there.
Yeah, sure. Well, if you want to move out of the way, I'm not trying to get their screens. That's fine.
All right. My supervisor's coming out, because apparently there's backdoor email I never got.
Okay.
My boss never got. We've just learned about it. And he's got a little more up on this because he just saw the email. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Here's my basic understanding. He'll explain it better.
Okay.
Well, yes, there is a sign about it. There's nothing criminal about it. Barring a couple things. You can't film sensitive things. Computer screens, so like I understand you're talking to this gentleman.
Yeah.
Kind of pushing that area. Where the screens are up, you can see them. Leads to a few questions, like if you just look over your shoulder, the young lady behind you to your right, I mean, her documents are up.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I
You
can
put it up on YouTube, TikTok, wherever it's going to end up.
I could understand that, and my only response to that would be is that as far as the government agency, they should do a better job. Because if somebody's walking by and looking, right, what's the difference?
I'm not arguing with you.
But
we're dealing with the fact.
After a brief discussion, the corporal consults his team and returns with clarification. Filming is not illegal, provided no sensitive information or private data is recorded. The auditor readily agrees, emphasizing he has no intention of capturing confidential material. Both men now stand on common ground. The corporal even notes that others have caused trouble before, but Sean has been respectful. The moment humanizes both sides, proving that peaceful dialogue can replace hostility when reason prevails. What began as tension becomes an example of mutual civility.
You're standing here with the camera right now.
Yeah, sure. But that's not my intention anyway, Corporal.
And I'm not saying it is.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, we used to have a guy come around, and I forget what his YouTube name was.
Yeah.
He would do the First Amendment audits in Jersey.
U003, counter number 9. U003, counter number 9.
Yeah.
And guess what happens?
Do you think I'm doing that to you? Okay.
You've actually been very respectful.
Okay.
Some other people.
Yeah.
That, all of a sudden.
I've seen it too.
I'm like, the camera's like, oh, here.
I've seen it too. I've seen it too. We're all people. We're all human, right? So no one wants to be disrespected. I don't want to be disrespected. That's why I don't disrespect you.
And you know what? I can appreciate it.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
I understand.
The other way, they're looking for a fight.
I understand.
The boss is coming down here.
Okay.
He's coming from the other
So I'll
side
wait
of
to
town.
speak to him and then
So again, the rough understanding that I have at this point, while maybe DMV doesn't like it,
Yeah.
there's no law against it. Again, the two areas of concern that they have
restricted
are
areas
filming,
and confidential
confidential
information.
information, restricted areas, and the other thing that they have in there, really, I don't know, is just that basically for being a pig.
Yeah.
Like I told my boss, you're not being a pig.
Yeah.
You told me your first name.
Yeah.
You explained what you're doing here. You haven't given me an issue.
Yeah, I don't want to give anyone an issue. I really don't. I do things differently, and you'll probably find that out. Like after this encounter's over, I do things differently than most. So, I don't want to agitate you or anybody. That's why I say, hey, my name's Sean. What's your name, sir? I don't want to. I'm all about de-escalation. I work with the police departments on de-escalation training.
I've had too many people come up to me and go,
Yeah.
"Why your name is bad trouble?"
Yeah, I get it. But what I would do to counter that is anybody you come in contact with, automatically give that information, because now it's like, okay, this is who I am, right? This is who I am. If you don't want to tell me who you are, I respect your right not to tell me, but at least now you can't get that. You know?
I've literally had people as soon as I walk up and go, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah.
Start screaming.
No, I'm not saying you're lying. I'm sure there's a lot of bad people and ignorant people out there, for sure. For sure.
Honestly, to me, probably the response are the ones that park way in,
Yeah.
pull the camera and start recording this.
Yeah. It's been recording the whole time, yeah. Yeah, it's all about transparency and accountability for me.
The conversation deepens into genuine exchange. The auditor shares his philosophy of peaceful activism and de-escalation, explaining how he trains departments in respectful communication. The corporal agrees, offering his perspective on how officers sometimes face hostility. It's an insightful dialogue between a citizen and a public servant, both realizing that transparency and respect must go both ways. The DMV's own cameras record from above. A quiet irony. The same institution that feared filming is itself under constant surveillance.
So
Just give me a minute.
yeah, go ahead.
right.
Yeah. So we're gonna wait to see what the supervisor has to say about everything, and then we'll be getting out of here. How you doing, sir? I'm doing well. How are you?
Just doing a little journalism.
Yeah, just exercising First Amendment rights, sir. That's it. Just peacefully. Okay.
Like they said, try not to hit the screens.
Yeah, for sure. That's not my intention at all.
Favor if somebody doesn't want to be recorded, maybe.
Oh yeah, no,
try to,
as long as
avoid them.
I try not to record anybody intentionally or to try and escalate a situation, because I don't know any of these people here. I don't know how they're gonna react to a camera. So I mean, they shouldn't react because there's cameras. Yeah, how many cameras are in here? But I'd rather just exercise my right peacefully, right?
You plan on being around for a while?
No, not a while. No, not a while. No.
Well, you have yourself a good day.
You too, sir. Thank you. You guys have a great day.
In the closing moments, Sean finishes his recording, thanking the officers for their professionalism. His message turns to the audience: the importance of exercising rights peacefully and consistently. He warns that if people stop asserting freedoms, those freedoms will disappear. The video ends not with anger but resolve, a call for awareness, civility, and courage. The auditor reminds viewers that compliance without question enables tyranny. Stay safe, God bless, he concludes, a citizen's promise to continue holding power accountable. One camera, one conversation at a time.